Reese. Let me quickly try to reset my bot and stuff, because, you know, try to prepare early. Shit always gotta go wrong. But yes, it's a not so late night Lord as he's still on hiatus, and I'm doing a little Reese takeover. So I can continue with some, Horizon Zero Dawn for an evening with Jovi. I'm talking to you.
You're back for more. Good.
Hey Michael, what's up? How's it going?
The Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to
How's your day
withstand
been?
the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Only then will you... It begin. We'll need a moment.
Sun's headed for the west. Keep my guard up.
I'm good. You? I'm alright. Like I said, it's not bad. Thing. Like I said, of course, everything's gonna go wrong. There's one thing, everything has to go wrong on my computer. How you doing? Which way am I going? Oh, not you. But yeah, like I said, it went well. I mean,
Okay, no more sneaking.
most annoying thing really was just kind of the trip there. Try to focus. Damn it. There you go.
Time to move on.
Cut. Oh, thank you. Moving. But yeah, like I said, everything went well. Like I said, I just have slight pigmentation issues, though. Like, you know, I tend to squint a lot. My eyesight's kind of shitty. But besides that, like I said, all went well. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay for anything. And even my insurance, you know, it's not the coolest of glasses, whatever, but at least my insurance did actually cover most of, quite a few of lenses, so you know, I don't even have to pay for glasses, thankfully. I mean, the only thing they said I would have to pay for, which I would like to have had, is I would like to have gotten some transition lessons. So I do have a bit of, like I said before earlier, I have issues with like daylight and stuff, or, like the light changing and all that. But I would have to have paid extra for, and I was like, nah, I'm good. It only would have been like $70, so I'm like, I don't have money for that. Doing $70. If it was a week from now, you know, I would have had some money, but where am I going? Okay.
Well, they're still surprised.
That's not what I'm doing. This in 8 seconds. The insurance stuff, yeah, that was nice. It was nice, kind of, I guess, nice too that my insurance like auto renewed itself too. But yeah, that was nice. Like I said, I don't have to pay for anything, and I should have it by definitely next week. Some just I don't know. It'll be sometime between next Tuesday and like Friday they should arrive. So then I got to head over, pick them up. So I don't really need a blaster. This is fine. Which one's stronger? 98. Oh, this one does 165. 82. 56. Yeah, this actually is a better one. So don't spend time looting. Come on. Oh, this is perfect. Nope. Oh, come on. By a fucking split second. Alright, dude. No worries.
Shouldn't use my weapons up here. It'd be cheating.
Oh, come on. Fucking hell. Second fucking time by a split fucking second. Trying to get my fucking shot in, all of a sudden fucking climbing up on me, I can't get a bloody hit in.
I'm gonna prove myself in these trials. I should do it fair and square.
Still stuck in scene 4. That's the last part. It's not as much as stuck, it's the bloody timing. Every time just before I get my last hit in. Where the fuck did you come from? Come on. Seriously? Okay, how did I miss that? Yep. Thank you. Yeah, I was just waiting for you to come back, that's what. I don't think I was gonna mess up again. Thank you for the host. as well should I think, 'cause I just woke my bot up. T. Paulin, thank you for the host. Ransom Ray says, some classy fool. Red Rays, Nikki RC, Michael Peterson, Ghost Menagerie, Madam Marvel, and Stelio Cantos, as well as Disco Tuca and Darkest Vortex. Thank you all for the hosts.
Ah. You're first among all the other hunters. They were good Banuk. Determined, competitive. Not enough for you.
That's all I've got.
When you have...
Are you up for more?
Do you ever get tired?
I'll rest someday.
I need a little.
Then I'll...
The best hunters. This trial is the most dangerous ordeal in the Snow Chance. While not all chieftains pass it, only a chieftain may attempt it.
No more trials.
You can always come.
After all the Mad Sun King put us through, we're meant to trust the Karja now?
Here's to the hunt. Some say you freed the tall neck at frost figures from the ice. Is it true? Keep your spear sharp.
I might go down the whole time. Oh, anyways, I am back. I'm gonna get you the main story since I can't currently do the last trial.
Just so she could cover it.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Oh,
Is this a challenge?
let's do this.
Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept.
Let's do this,
I
motherfucker.
expected better of you, sister.
It was
Sister.
you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Oh, it's a sibling
Brother
rivalry.
and sister. This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
This would have been nice to know beforehand. Just saying.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
A little more than that.
I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry.
Go to bed now. Thanks for the stream. Catch you next stream.
Always
Alright,
the best
dude.
judge
Catch you
of
later.
evil. I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Araya, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band.
Some days it seems
Just what I always wanted.
hold on the world.
Frost Figures, here I come.
Taken there are many machines, but these ones with the purple markings, I wasn't prepared.
Save. Ooh, the new side quest. Where? Side quest.
Come on,
This'll be useful later. What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters, Rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about two things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these three. Just two youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these three?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
Or someone.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A Scorcher Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a Snapmaw Fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Smoke never stops rising from Thunder's drum.
Something tells me those are Bergrand's missing hunters. I don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergrand, do you?
Boys, that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergrand asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell him broken junk?
Broken junk? This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way. right, Outlander. You want to talk about the deal with Bergrand? Let's talk.
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergrand tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergrand's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to AoR. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we're traveling to the Sundom.
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from AoR. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergrand.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arsarim could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrand.
Like him? Tulamat, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a Thunderjaw, and...
Boys, shut up! Ugh! Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergrand was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snapmaw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you 3 out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. The bloody snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
Bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to die.
Well, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hall.
There's frost between my teeth.
In a few minutes, I'm not going on a break. I need a potty break. I need my bladder hold out. I might just do after this one.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, Flaming Skulls.
Nope, that's awful.
It is a pretty bad name.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
my black, no rock. Yeah, we really gotta go. Yep. There we go. Okay, my body managed to hold on. But yeah, so I'll be right back, guys, as I really gotta go potty. Oop, there we go. I am back in Young Maryland 1. Thank you for the hose. Oh, great. More. Thank you for the hose.
That's
Evading, lurk.
I don't know about you three,
Evading.
but I feel better. Hey,
Football
Lord,
as well.
did you get that component?
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
It's starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni
So
was...
wishes.
She was a
This
friend
game
of
was on
ours.
PC.
She
Oh.
challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Would have been nice, but I mean, it is a Sony company, so I mean, the Sony, like specifically first party Sony, so. I mean, the only option you could do is you could remote play if you have a PSN account. Just remote play on computer.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Yeah.
Cowards.
What are we to Ty? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Yeah, it'd be nice for a lot of these games to be more platform and stuff, but
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Only Cup wrapped
I
himself
better
in
use
power
the one
and authority
console
the way
that I
some
bought,
people
so I
wrap
haven't
themselves
looked
in
at getting
furs.
another.
If you're willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Oniku's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Oniku, damn him, he wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Oniku, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
Their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry to Ty. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. I'm sorry.
It's nice to be here, Ed. Thank you, Edward.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh,
Turkey,
the burning turkey.
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit.
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang.
Yeah.
We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
I would like to upgrade my PS4, but I feel by the time I do, I'd get a to like a Pro. By the time I finally do, like I'm sure like the PS5 will be announced. Sort of like Vomit Law. Burning turkeys, yo. Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's why I want to get, like I said, remote play and stuff, like I mean, thankfully, I think my friends gave me a Vita TV. Well, it's not even called Vita TV, more PlayStation TV. He's hooking me up with one, and then I might get a Vita again eventually if I find it cheap enough. Well, I would like to get the PC dongle because that would be cool too, to be able to like stream off your PC. But I mean, I'll probably be getting a Vita again, so I probably don't really need it. But I know for people who do like playing more on computers, especially high-end computers, it'd be cool. That's usually one option I tell people who prefer like playing.
No sign of them yet.
We usually have PlayStation like playing on
Guess I'll
PCs.
just
They
sit and
should
wait.
come to get like the PC dongle.
I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
What? Sunshine snowshoes?
I'm almost
What?
impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
Sunshine snowshoes. That was so bad. Nope, don't think so. Ouch. Nope. Not today, Sam.
Here comes
Lord Maker, thank you for the host.
I've got stuff for you.
Nope.
Very cold. I get it.
What am I still missing? KB Scars, thank you for the host. God dang it.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? That's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
You lost someone you care about. That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North.
That sounds pretty tough.
Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name. One we'll honor.
That's a way better name. Mayor 5, thank you for the host.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
The Oseram, with their ridiculous idea.
Let's do this. One second. 1 second up. Oof.
I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
I love that voice.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. And as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratok's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the path. Okay, up we go. time's wasting. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
The herd. Okay, I can do that. Here we go.
Come on, climb up here! Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon!
Aratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Two bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, two dead bellowbacks coming up.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Challenger, raise your marker!
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Now's the marker. I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Oh shit.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
What? Final 4 weeks. Oh, hell no. That's one down. Thanks for the host, Ken. 2 down.
So it's true. Frost claws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She is the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
Hell yeah.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Artok's. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. Varja will want to take a look at the ice rail. Save these for the trip.
Whoever gamer, thank you for the host. Wait, am I getting re-host or just tell me like? Before I continue with the main story, I do want to get the improvised version. Yeah, flamethrower, kind of a shock one, and now an ice one. Nice. Which means, yep. Oh, fatty meat, goat bone. Oh, great, I'm pretty sure I sold the goat bone. So let me teleport over here real quick. And yeah, I'll be right back.
If you have no ambition to one day become chieftain, why even call yourself Banuk?
I remember hearing Banuk's whispers. Now he's come to the cut.
Hardship on top of hardship. Now the claws beneath has returned as well. The hunting grounds are for Banuk to test their skills, not for outlanders to grandstand.
We'll get to the bottom of this matter. The Carja's son and injustice.
You've survived another day, I see.
I remember when the blood of both Carja and Banuk soaked the cup. This new murder brings back
TGWPIS, thank you for the host.
Fire.
Ooh, 2 side quests.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk. I've got a nice rail, just like Aratox. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen, if we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
I think she just likes to hang out with
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back.
You better.
Banur goes where the great Weraks go. Perhaps one day I'll join.
Outlander, I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh, yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I'd trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut.
The songs are more than just stories.
This is gonna be fun.
sun. It's coming up.
Sure feels good to be out of knee-deep snow. So, we've got a thunder drop. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
There. Varga should be able to fix up the ice rail.
Where's Pro Gamer? Thank you for the host.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through. There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes.
Nice.
Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Actually, no, before we do that, I think I have one more errand. So I'll do that, and then I'll head to get back to the story. Let me check my trophies real quick. Or not. Sorry, I'm just checking my trophies real quick. I think with streaming kind of slows me down. You have 2 bits left, an hour. I don't know why that trophy's not showing. This one's repeated for some reason. Technically, I only have 2 stored? 1 or 2, so let me see. The pin time breaks, I only got about less than an hour, so I may. We'll see how things go.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
Okay, no. Trying to get by. May or may not wrap this up today, we'll see. But I really do want to do this side quest. I don't finish this today, then I'll probably finish it Friday and do some random stuff here. Oh, okay.
There you are. Just like Umnak said. Wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
Nothing.
I've never
It's
traveled
over.
further south.
It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Many of us died in the Red Raid, and yet one murdered Karja is an unforgivable crime.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her a part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron. New metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death. That's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak.
You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt the daemon has tried to hide the way.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks. It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to...
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! So you see, I too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Not fitting. The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the...
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the Old Ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Here. Up and over.
Not much farther now.
They're scanning for me.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, I could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden. door up ahead. We're almost through.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw, so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The fire break has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive, even before the dear departed Mr. Blevins.
This'll come in handy. This.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. It worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. The cooling system.
The score is settled with them now.
More machines. Make ready. Stock in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Put barking at something.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits. Lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes. We finished this.
20 minutes. Let's hope I can finish this in 20 minutes.
All right. Down we go.
Take place the Forge of Winter. Nope. Nope. Come on. Nope. Alright, let's not die this time.
Alright. This way.
In there?
Doesn't look like there's much choice.
Damon then.
I'm with you, brother. Will you stay?
Let's get past that. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Time is right. One of these conveyors should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Not a shame about that.
Come on. What the hell? Yeah, there's no other fucking way across. I wish I could wrap up here soon if I could. Right.
Should get me up there.
I was saying, even if I'm near the end, I'd wrap it up here if I could. Maybe just save for another time.
Okay, let's see what this does. That did it. I think it's up.
Ow. Bloody hell.
Okay, let's get them across.
Okay, I don't really have time for this, so...
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build polypods. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe right. Let's get moving.
Yeah, the air's the only one bad. Yay. Be right back, guys. Let's continue on. do this for like 5 minutes. After all, I'm probably gonna have my mic muted.
And now it's my turn.
human responder. The reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us. We're looking for a way to defeat the daemon. Have you found one? Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Looks like I'll have to go over.
Nope, there. Nice one. I could save. Really not have time for this. What I may have to end up doing is just pausing, cut the stream to here, and then I don't know, kind of like leave my PS4 rest mode and continue from here. Maybe that's what I might do. Can't really get what I'm supposed to do here. So yeah, because I don't know where this ends. Quite a bit of stuff to do. I don't know if I want to come back later tonight, or like I said, I might just what I might do, just like I said, pause the game here, and I'll pause the game here. I can leave my PS4 rest mode, and I'll just continue this tomorrow. Then, if not later tonight, part 3. No, I'll probably just continue this tomorrow. That's fine. Then I'll like Thursday, Friday will probably be Gravity Rush 2, which is fine. That works out. So yeah, I'm just gonna pause here because I really do have to go. And so yeah, thank you all again for popping by. So I'll catch you all tomorrow. Tomorrow then, like I said, we'll continue some more Horizon Zero Dawn, then finish wrapping this up. Any other extra bits? I might end up streaming early too, because I may have people coming over, so that's fine. You know, that's perfect. I'll have a quick short stream, finish this off. So I'll probably start around 11 again. So till then, thank you all, and I'll catch you all next time. Adios.